Welcome back to LEGO Harry Potter Years 1 through 4, where I'm now finally able to get back to recording after a series of just personal issues came up, nothing too bad that people need to worry about. But back on to the topic of this game. The new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher is here. We have a ship coming into dock at Hogwarts, and Mr. Phillips seems upset that there are people here. Well, actually, he's now presenting the people here, not upset. This is Durmstrang, another wizarding school in Europe that does actually indulge in the dark arts a little bit. Their defense against the dark arts, they teach you the dark arts to know how to defend against it. And they're kind of like, worst case scenario, use these as kind of a last resort. And then you have Beauxbaton's Academy, a school that is just in France. Common misconception from the movies, though, as opposed to a common misconception from the movies that was translated poorly from the book was, if you didn't read the books, you would think that, Hogwarts is the only co-ed school of the three in this tournament, which is not true. Both the Beauxbatons and Durmstrang are co-ed. So, yeah. It is mentioned in the books that there were both males and females from both schools there, to partake in the tournament, partake in lessons if they were still of student age looking to participate in the tournament / support the school. But the movies decided to only focus on the important characters from there, which was a total of 5 from the book that are actually important and relevant to this movie, one of which we will see later, and the 5 were being the respective champions from both schools in Fleur Delacour and Victor Crumb, who were the only 2 that didn't look like normal students in that cutscene. Madame Maxine, the headmistress, and Igor Kakadov, the headmaster of Beauxbatons and Durmstrang, respectively. The other, 5th character who is important to the whole but to the story is Gabrielle Delacour, Fleur's younger sister, and she is there. She's relevant for one scene in the movies, at least, and it's for the second task, which we will dive into what the second task is when I get there, because no sense in dwelling on that now. But now we get to make another potion that is only used this is the only time it's relevant to brew this potion. And this potion is an aging potion because what's not mentioned in the movies, I believe, is there's a 10,000 galleon, which is the most money, the biggest piece of currency in the wizarding world. 10,000 galleon prize for the winner of the tournament. Fred and George want to enter and win the tournament to fund their joke shop. However, there's just one minor problem. They're not of age, and they recently changed it because people had lost their lives in the tournament, and it was truly dangerous. They made it so you had to be 17 to participate in the tournament. And now, because of that, that snake's not supposed to be there anymore, because I already picked it up, but alright, whatever. And yeah, because of that, they're no longer allowed to participate under 17, so Fred and George devise a plan to use an aging potion to age them up and make it seem like they are over 17. Does it work? Well, we'll see when we get there. And really, that only had money in it for me? Alright. Fine. Okay, well, I actually need to use this. Ah, that's how I get that. I don't know why I thought it was in the... You know, you would think a lot of the stuff is in those ruined book puzzles, though, sometimes, so... If that's what made me think something would be in there helpful, but no, I'm wrong. Alright, one of you doofuses help me, because we can just seesaw this and make it so much easier if we do this. Because there's the leaf. One more. Yeah, that'll do it. Let it fall. And now, mine. Alright. Throw that in there. And, okay. Get this money. Get this money. Oh yeah, only characters with a beard can cross this line, and aging potion can grow a beard. Yeah, that's how they work around the fact the aging potion is. Because they can't necessarily say, oh, this... Without going full detail, like, oh, this character isn't 17. They're just like, man, the character has to have a beard if they're a student, but if they are an adult, you're good. Such as, like, if you have, like, Lucius Malfoy, or Phil, or... Well, not really Lucius, any character without a beard, and you go through the aging line, you're good. Now, I thought the bird was going to take the banana and call it a day, but no. The fish wants the chicken, which will give me the banana onto the plate, or right next to the plate, so now I can pick it up and get the aging potion. Hooray! We've unlocked the aging potion. I don't even think you use it in a level. You use this in the open world more than anything else. Ah, come on! I wanted the money, but okay. If they want to do it, so be it. And yeah, they were using this to test it to make sure the potion worked. It did. I'm going back to get the money because I'm greedy, even though I know it'll still be there, but that's irrelevant. I want the money now. Alright. And yeah, the worst part about it is they actually make you move like the stereotypical old man. You just kind of hobble your way over there and get to it. Alright, got the money. And, yeah, this potion doesn't expire until you leave the room, so we're going to switch to a new character and get more money and leave the room. And I'm literally surprised the snake didn't despawn. Well, not really surprised. I don't know how I glitched the snake out, but I did. Alright, moving on. We now have to head back to the Great Hall so we can see how Fred and George's potion work with an actually experienced wizard making the age line. Probably about as good as you're thinking, yeah. But that's not relevant. They will only know it, and we can find the other two champions right now because the game decides to speed everything up. Yeah, yep. Basically, that's what happened. Dumbledore's like, yeah, right, and banished them. Now for the champions. 1, 2, and 3. That is Victor Crumb of Durmstrang, Fleur Delacroix of Beauxbatons. He was not at the Gryffindor table. Cedric Diggory of Hogwarts. And because the name of the game, we have to have the main character be involved in this through sketchy means, even though he's not 17, and somehow got his name in the Goblet of Fire when it shouldn't have been there. And by the way, yes, the book, Dumbledore asks calmly, for anyone freaking out about that, what you really should know is director change after number 3. But if this new TV show that is allegedly being made is supposed to follow the book, oh man, yeah, that'll dictate a lot of things. If Dumbledore doesn't ask calmly, you might as well cancel it after season 4. But if, oh my goodness, I just realized, they better not do every little detail, because if that's the case, I mean, they are going to trim the fat, like a lot of adaptations do. But if they were to go like a bar for bar, what's the word, adaptation. Man, Order of the Phoenix would take forever. Because the book is a drag to get through. The movie is easier to get through just on the grounds that they literally say, yeah, we don't need 89% of this. And it does help a little bit. But okay, now that I know where I'm going, that's actually going to be the next level. And to prevent this video from going too long, I'm going to cut it here. So I'll catch you all next time.